My sister said she'd be by my side forever. My childhood sweetheart promised she'd be my bride. If either of you ever betray me, I'll never forgive you. I'll vanish from your world for good. When my sister and my childhood sweetheart both insisted on giving away the house mom left behind to that scholarship kid, I didn't throw a fit or make a scene. Instead, I quietly booked a flight out of the country for 3 days later. My sister Emily caught on that something was off with me, and it made her a little uneasy. She jumped in to explain. Dylan doesn't have much coming in, and that house has been sitting empty for years. I'm just letting him collect rent on it. My childhood sweetheart Sophia chimed in. Yeah, Alex, Dylan had it so rough back then. You should be looking out for him more. I let out a cold laugh and cut them off calmly. No need to explain. Give it to him. My sister and Sophia both froze. They hadn't expected me to be so reasonable about it. But no one knew better than them how much Mom meant to me. That house held all my childhood memories of her. And now they were handing it over to butter up the guy I despised most. Sophia added, Don't worry, Alex. Once Dylan's got a steady income, I'll keep my promise to you, and we'll get married. I quietly packed up all my stuff. This time, I'd disappear from their lives completely. Gone for good. I won a bunch of awards in design, so I had a TV interview scheduled that afternoon. I never expected to run into the three of them there. Dylan was decked out in a high-end tailored suit, lounging on the couch getting interviewed. My sister and Sophia blocked my path, like they were afraid I'd start something with him. Emily looked at me guiltily and rushed to explain for Dylan. Alex, let Dylan take this spot, okay? You've been on TV plenty of times already. You won't miss this one. Sophia echoed. Yeah, Alex, it's Dylan's first time on camera. Dylan shot me a smug glance. Emily gave me a conflicted look. Come on, Alex, head home for now. Dylan might get uncomfortable with you here. They were worried I'd cause a scene and mess up the taping. Since I was leaving anyway, I didn't say a word and turned to go. During a break in the recording, Dylan adjusted his wire-rimmed glasses and came over. Hey bro, don't be mad. I asked Emily myself. You can blame me if you want. This is my first time on TV. Thanks for letting me have this big opportunity. I looked at him evenly and said, It's fine. Emily and Sophia saw how calm I was and came over, each grabbing one of my hands. Alex, you not mad? Not jealous. I turned to face them. I'd fought and scrambled before. What good did it do? The first day Dylan showed up at our place, he accused me of shoving him down the stairs. They locked me in my room back then, and I nearly didn't make it. From that point on, no matter how hard I tried, I was always in the wrong. All those years of trust built from countless days and nights together, it was long gone. Why humiliate myself anymore? Not mad. Do whatever you want. My sister and Sophia exchanged glances, like they wanted to explain more. I ignored them and walked away. It was late when the three of them finally got back. Dylan was sandwiched between them, one on each side like bodyguards. He was holding a huge bouquet of roses, grinning ear to ear. When Emily saw me, she spoke up first. Alex, look how great Dylan did. His design just won an international award. It hit me why the station was okay with the last-minute switch. It wasn't just because of the Parker and Reed family pull. It's all thanks to Emily's help. Dylan said it like it meant something more. Sophia waved the draft around boastfully. Some people win a few awards and think they're hot stuff, but our Dylan can do it too. I stared at the lines on the draft, my eyes narrowing. I stood up, stepped forward, and snatched it right out of Sophia's hands. Page after page, it was identical to my original sketches. Dylan had stolen my designs to win that award. You stole my work? Dylan, you're shameless as hell. I was shaking with rage and swung a slap at him. But Sophia shoved me away in fury. Caught off guard, I stumbled and hit the floor. Alex, you've been a spoiled bully your whole life. I'm warning you. Don't you lay a finger on Dylan. He earned that award fair and square. You say he stole your designs. Where's your proof? No proof, and it's just slander. Bro, I didn't steal your sketches. You've never liked me, always on guard around me. How could I even get near them? Dylan looked like he was about to cry, all pitiful. I looked at Emily in disbelief. My sketches were always locked in the study safe, and she was the only one besides me who knew the code. Emily knew I was staring and guiltily looked away. By now it all clicked. Alex, when are you going to stop this nonsense? You're such a disappointment. Sophia walked over slowly, looking down at me. She yanked off the sapphire necklace I designed and given her and tossed it at me. I don't know what I ever saw in you. I looked at her mockingly, about to say something, but then my eyes caught the diamond bracelet on Dylan's wrist. When I recognized it, I exploded. That diamond bracelet was the keepsake Mom left me before she died. My only memento. I treasured it. It was always locked in the study safe. I never even wore it. I never dreamed it'd end up on Dylan's wrist. Emily, What gives you the right to give him Mom's bracelet? I pointed at Dylan, eyes bloodshot. Emily pressed her lips tight, her gaze flickering. Dylan looked downcast and started to take off the bracelet. Bro, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I had no idea this was from your mom. I'll give it back right now. As he spoke, tears started falling, like he'd been wronged beyond belief. Emily's heart melted instantly. Dylan, keep it on. It's a gift for me. Then she turned to me. It's just a bracelet. Dylan likes it, so let him have it. I'll buy you a new one later. It felt like a knife through my heart. My voice shook. This bracelet is Mom's keepsake. Emily, you had no right to decide. It's mine. I'd rather trash it or destroy it than see it on that jerk. A flash of anger crossed Emily's face. Alex, don't be so hostile toward Dylan. He had it so hard before. We should spoil him a bit, right? Dylan hung his head, crying silently. Sophia tenderly wiped his tears. She turned to me. Alex, you're going too far. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have taken your stuff. With that, Dylan yanked off the bracelet. In his haste, he scratched his hand, and blood started dripping down. Emily and Sophia freaked out. Sophia's eyes welled up. Dylan, are you okay? Does it hurt? Emily rushed to the bedroom for the first aid kit. They fussed over him, disinfecting the cut and slapping on a bandage. I couldn't help remembering how, whenever I got the tiniest scrape, they'd do the same, eyes full of concern. How did everything change the second Dylan showed up? Alex, happy now? Sophia hurled the bracelet at me, her bright eyes blazing. Come on, Dylan. Let's go buy you something even pricier and nicer. Who needs his junk anyway? Emily glanced at me and sighed. Alex, why are you always so immature? Dylan went through so much hardship. He finally found us, and you can't even tolerate him? You're a grown man. Can't you be a little more generous? And about the sketches, you've won so many awards. One more doesn't matter to you. But Dylan needs this to build his rep and make a name. Emily came over to help me up. Get lost. I slapped her hand away, roared, and suddenly laughed. I stared her down. My dear sister, you're really something. Emily frowned but looked away, avoiding my eyes. Alex, I'll make it up to you later. With that, she left me there and hurried after Sophia and Dylan. 3. I clutched Mom's bracelet to my chest. The pain in my heart grew sharper, then numb. Turns out, when you're heartbroken enough, you don't even shed a tear. After they left, the whole house felt empty. I started a fire in the pit and tossed in letter after letter from my college days, ones from Emily and Sophia. Then I grabbed our group photos. Sophia and Emily on either side, arms linked with mine, all of us beaming. Looking at them now, it was just pathetic irony. The photos burned up, faces twisting into ash. My eyes filled with the flickering flames. Only 2 letters left in my hands. Emily said, I'll love and protect my little brother forever. I'll never let you suffer a single wrong in this life. Sophia said, when I grow up, I'll marry Alex. I'll be his bride, forever and always. They'd both made lifelong promises. They'd said I meant more to them than life itself. I lit 3 incense sticks in front of Mom's portrait. Sophia suddenly called. I ignored it. Soon Emily called too, but I didn't budge. Sophia texted, Alex, tonight's Dylan's award ceremony. No matter how you treated him, he still wants you there to congratulate him. You need to grow up. Remember that sports car we checked out? Come over now and wish him well, and I'll buy it for you tomorrow. No more tantrums. Emily's message followed. Alex, come congratulate Dylan now, and I promise I'll make it up to you double. I smirked coldly. Dylan winning with my work? And they want me to cheer him on? Dream on. I didn't reply, just blocked and deleted all their contacts. I dragged my suitcase out, taking one last look at the house, full of memories. Then I turned and left without a backward glance. Everything tied to them was dealt with. I had no regrets. Not long after I left, the night wind knocked over the 3 incense sticks, igniting the wallpaper. At first, the fire was small, but the gusts fanned it, flames roaring higher, smoke billowing, until the blaze swallowed the whole house. That home of all my memories turned to ruins in no time. 4. Dylan, in his fancy suit, waited offstage for his turn to accept the award. Sophia's phone buzzed awkwardly. She was annoyed Alex hadn't shown and pulled it out to silence it. But the message was from Ryan. Sophia, call back quick. Alex is in trouble. Sophia scoffed. Ryan and Alex have been inseparable since they were kids. Who'd buy that? She replied casually. What's Alex up to now? Dylan was about to go on, so with Alex not coming, she dropped it. Ryan called again. Anger flared, and she hung up decisively. Dylan glanced over nervously. Sophia, I'm kind of nervous. She took his hand gently. Alex not showing is his loss. We're here for you. Relax. They called Dylan's name. Sophia straightened his clothes like a doting wife, smiling as he headed up. The audience below murmured at Sophia and Dylan's lovey-dovey vibe. What's going on? Isn't Sophia engaged to Alex? She and this Dylan look like the real couple. Didn't think the Reed heiress played like that. Heard Dylan was just a scholarship kid. Looks soft, no match for Alex Parker. I was in college with Dylan. His designs were average. Winning this? Smells fishy. Alex is a top designer, awards galore. You think maybe? They got the crowd eyeing Dylan on stage with knowing looks. Spotlights hit him. He was a star. Dylan took a deep breath, smiled back at Emily and Sophia, and strode up. Sophia's phone rang again. She sighed and answered. Ryan's voice was frantic. Sophia, Alex is in trouble. The Parker house caught fire. Huge blaze. By the time firefighters got there, it was ashes. Alex was inside and never came out. They say it's not looking good. Sophia frowned and laughed coldly. Those tricks of his, I see right through them. Tell Alex to knock it off. I'm not falling for it. She hung up before he could respond. To avoid more hassle, she powered off her phone. Emily's rang next. Same Ryan. She went to answer, but Sophia grabbed it and hung up. It's Alex messing around again. Ignore him if he won't come. What's he trying to pull? Obvious. He's throwing a fit to wreck Dylan's moment. Emily's face darkened, and she shut off her phone too. This is ridiculous. We've spoiled him too much. We need to teach him a lesson. Sophia smirked. About time. After the ceremony, we'll take Dylan out to unwind and let Alex stew. He'll come around. The audience clapped politely despite their doubts. Sophia and Emily joined in, eyes locked on Dylan. He gazed back tenderly. Today, winning this award, I have to thank my two mentors. Without their help, I wouldn't be here. I love you both. Sophia and Emily wore matching soft smiles. Their eyes followed him like he was their whole world. 5. The ceremony wrapped up perfectly. To celebrate Dylan's win and give Alex a wake-up call, Sophia and Emily planned to get away with him. On the way, Dylan asked about the calls during the event. Did Alex call? I think I heard his name before I went up. Emily snapped. Ignore him. He just doesn't want you succeeding. So childish. Dylan hung his head softly. It's my fault. I know he doesn't like me. Maybe we should head back. If he's mad, he can yell or hit me to vent. Otherwise, he'll blow up again. Dylan took off his glasses, wiping tears. Sophia held his hand tenderly. Dylan, you're too kind. That's why he bullies you. Emily agreed. Don't blame yourself. Alex is the arrogant one. Time for a lesson. Right then, Emily's phone rang. The caller said they were police, asking if she was Alex's sister. Before she could answer, Sophia snorted. Police? Alex is getting bolder, faking that now. We got a report of a fire at the upscale suburb in Beverly Hills. Surveillance shows Alex entered the house, but never left before it burned down. Sophia laughed. Playing dead? Tell Alex if he keeps this up, don't expect forgiveness. She grabbed Emily's phone, hung up, and blocked the number. 6. 3 days later, I was touching down in Silicon Valley. When Mom passed, she left me and my sister hefty inheritances. We each sponsored a scholarship student. Dylan was Emily's, and his arrival basically stole everything from me. Mine was Mia Harper. She worked hard and got into Harvard. In her sophomore year, she started her own company. Set it up in Silicon Valley with funding from me. I stared at the massive building in awe. Mia, you're saying this whole tower is your company's? Mia grinned playfully and corrected me. Alex, not my company, ours. You're the biggest shareholder. I stood there stunned, taking forever to process. My mind exploded with shock and joy like fireworks. Mia pulled me inside. Employees buzzed around, full of energy and purpose. They shot curious looks my way. We headed to the top-floor office. Floor-to-ceiling windows framed the bustling city. Skyscrapers everywhere, streets alive with traffic. Mia glided to her desk and handed me a file. Alex, here's the company's growth plans and financials. Take a look. We filed for an IPO on NASDAQ. Next step is expanding into the East Coast market. I snapped my head up at her. She was all CEO now, powerhouse vibe radiating. She outshone Sophia in looks, figure, and presence, glowing. It threw me for a loop. I vaguely remembered our first meeting. Back then, she was scrawny, hair dull, malnourished vibe. Total transformation. Mia blushed under my intense stare. I opened the file. Rows of data chronicled the company's journey from nothing. Pride swelled in me for her grit and smarts, and relief for my sponsoring choice. Mia had actually kept me updated on the company regularly, but my focus was always on Emily and Sophia. I burned myself out for them. No bandwidth from Mia's side. Who knew she'd deliver this massive surprise? As I read, Mia slapped her forehead. All business. Haven't even given you the tour yet. 7. Meanwhile, Emily and the others were vacationing on a yacht in the Caribbean. It was Sophia's private boat, decked out to Dylan's taste. That morning, Sophia and Dylan were snapping photos. Sophia idly scrolled her phone and caught a New York News alert about a fire in a luxury Beverly Hills home. It happened late at night. By the time firefighters arrived, it was rubble. The blaze was intense, sight too dangerous, no body found. Cops checked nearby cameras. No one left the house. Initial ruling: anyone inside likely perished. Sophia's finger hovered, then swiped it away. She zoned out for a second. Dylan fiddled with the camera, shooting her from all angles. Sophia set her phone down, posing with smiles and laughter. Emily, sunbathing, fiddled with her phone uneasily, torn. After hesitating, she dialed Alex. "The number you have reached?" She tried a few times before realizing she couldn't reach him. Emily hurled her phone in frustration, a weird panic creeping in. She thought of Ryan's call, the news, her growing dread. But then flashbacks to Alex's past antics hit, and her face hardened. It was time to really teach her brother a lesson. Otherwise, he'd get even more out of control. A week later, the trio wrapped up their trip and returned to New York. Sophia eagerly brought Dylan to the Reed family home. At the door, a Maserati pulled up. A long-legged woman stepped out, looking at Sophia with deep disappointment. "Sophia, this is too much. Alex is gone just days, and you're parading this loser around? You grew up together, engaged even. How can you be so heartless?" This was Sophia's aunt, Laura Bennett. Laura and Alex's mom were best friends. After she passed, Laura treated Alex like her own son. Sophia shot Dylan a reassuring look and fired back. "Aunt Laura, don't fall for Alex's tricks. He's too full of himself to actually die." Laura's eyes widened, shaking her head. "You've had it too easy. That's why you're so smug." "Fine, don't believe me. Believe the police report. Go to the station now with Emily and pick up Alex's belongings. Then you'll see if it's a scam." Sophia's expression shifted, but she stayed firm. "No way. Alex is just craving attention. So immature." Dylan spoke up. "Aunt Laura, Sophia's right. Alex pulls stuff like this all the time. That's why she doubts it." Laura's face darkened, snapping. "Who are you to call me aunt?" Dylan's face went pale. Laura turned to Sophia. "I'm done talking. Go see for yourself." Sophia raised her voice. "Fine, I'm going now. Let's see what stunt Alex is pulling this time." 8. A bad feeling nagged at her, suffocating. In the car, Sophia's face was stormy, almost dripping. She tried Alex's number. Still no. Then Emily's. No answer. Both unreachable, irritation built. "Drive faster." The driver nodded, speeding up. Dylan put an arm around her shoulders gently. "Sophia, don't worry. Alex is fine." Normally, she'd meld into him. But now, she frowned and subtly pulled away. Dylan said, "Sophia, do you think Alex might really be in trouble?" She stayed silent, face dark. Dylan whispered, "He's probably just upset because he cares so much about you and Emily. Don't blame him. It's my fault. You were with me, so he got mad." But Sophia seemed deaf to it, silent with a shadowy look. Dylan felt a chill and shut up. At the sight, Sophia's eyes widened. The house she'd visited countless times growing up was devastation, ruins. The fire had raged long. Most everything was charred ash. Emily knelt in the wreckage, zombie-like. Sophia called her name repeatedly with no response. Emily's fingers were filthy, bleeding. Sophia flashed back to the news on the yacht. Ryan's calls were real. The police called to Emily too. Sophia crumpled, tears flowing. "What happened? We were gone just days. How did it turn into this?" 9. Dylan saw the house in ashes. Cops said cameras showed Alex enter, but no one leave. So he must be dead. Dylan was thrilled inside. With Alex gone, no more competition for Sophia. He felt smug, but wore a mask of grief. He rushed to support her. "Sophia, don't be sad. Even without Alex, you've got me." The words barely out. Sophia slapped him hard, eyes furious. "Who are you to compare to Alex?" The slap spun Dylan's head, a red mark blooming. He stared in shock, hand to cheek, like he couldn't believe gentle Sophia would hit him. After a stunned pause, he stammered, "Sophia, how could you hit me? I'm just worried about you." She shook with rage, jabbing a finger at him. "Worried?" Dylan dropped the act. "Alex is gone. You're probably ecstatic." Dylan's face drained, voice quivering. "I didn't. You better not have." Sophia ignored him and went to Emily. "Emily, let's go to the station. Alex can't be dead." She helped Emily up and into the car, leaving Dylan behind. He watched her go, fists clenched, eyes dark. At the station, Cops gave them a box, said it held Alex's effects. They couldn't accept he was gone. Clutching it, they returned to the ruins. Dylan was still there. Sophia opened it. Inside was the sapphire necklace Alex designed for her. They froze, tears streaming. Emily broke down. Alex, I'm so sorry. She knelt, banging her head. Sorry, Mom. I failed my brother. Sorry. Sophia screamed like mad. No, Alex can't be dead. He wouldn't die. He said he'd marry me. He can't be gone. She rummaged desperately, then laughed. Emily, he's alive. Look, my necklace is here, but Mom's bracelet isn't. Alex is still out there. Has to be. Dylan grabbed her searching hands, voice soft and low. Sophia, calm down. I know it's my fault. If we weren't with me, this wouldn't have happened to Alex. Blame me. Tears fell as he spoke. Sophia shook her head, mumbling denial. Alex can't be dead. Impossible. Dylan pulled her into a hug. She shoved him away hard, roaring, It's you, Dylan. All you. Don't think I don't know your dirty games. You've been sabotaging Alex for years. You think I'm blind? If Alex is dead, you'll join him. Dylan hit the ground, trembling in fear. He crawled to her feet, pleading, Sophia, I swear. I just love you too much. Emily stormed over, slapped him, and snarled. Get out of my sight now, or else. Their cold stares chilled him. Dylan scrambled away in a panic. 10. After Alex died, Dylan dreamed of hogging Emily and Sophia's attention. But it backfired. They didn't warm up. They hit back hard, reclaiming gifts. They exposed his theft of Alex's designs for the award. Dylan got blackballed in the industry, life tanked into poverty. Bitter, he caused a scene at Sophia's company. Nearly got his leg broken. He fled New York to Los Angeles, knowing Sophia might kill him otherwise. She was unhinged. Luck turned an L. A big break landed him in a multinational conglomerate. 3 years later, he climbed from grunt to logistics supervisor. Plenty of perks. Meanwhile, Emily and Sophia spiraled. Parker Enterprises and Reed Group stagnated, profits plummeted, on the brink. Sophia never accepted Alex's death. For 3 years, she hunted for him nonstop. That day, she burst into Emily's office, shoving her phone at her. Emily, look, the biggest shareholder in Blackstone Group is also named Alex. It's him, this time for sure. Emily set down her papers, frowning sharply. Sophia, how long will you keep this up? Alex is dead. Sophia shook her head frantically. No, it's him, definitely. Can't be wrong. Sophia, snap out of it. Keep this up, and both companies collapse. Blackstone's worth billions. How could Alex be the top shareholder? Sophia shot back. Emily, do you remember the name of the kid Alex sponsored? Emily blinked, confused why it mattered. Sophia continued. Mia Harper, and Blackstone CEO is Mia Harper. What? Emily's eyes bulged, composure shattered. Her fancy pen clattered to the floor. 11. Over 3 years, Mia's care for me was total. She somehow knew all my preferences. She'd whip up new meals daily, orbiting me from dawn to dusk, work to home. We'd carve out time for trips each year. We'd stroll beaches, watching waves shatter the sunset. Mia'd dash playfully into the surf, splashing, turning to grin at me. We'd catch games, cheering with the crowd. Campouts under stars, Mia beside me by the fire, crackling flames dancing on her face. Charity work, helping kids get to school. Their shy, hopeful eyes always teared her up. Mia and I grew inseparable. I finally knew mutual, chasing love. That day, Mia in my arms, mentioning Dylan. Alex, just like you predicted, Dylan's skimming as supervisor. Kickbacks embezzling. Evidence is solid. Enough for life in prison. Move on him now. I smiled faintly. Not yet. I want to see him myself. Time to head back. Doorbell rang. I figured neighbor Jason dropping by. Opening it, I froze. Never expected Emily and Sophia to track me down. Seeing me, they burst into tears. Alex, is it really you? We're sorry. They lunged for hugs. I shoved them back hard. You got the wrong guy. I went to slam the door. They braced it. Emily sobbed. Alex, I didn't think about your feelings. I'm wrong. Forgive me this once. Mia heard and came from the couch. Sophia's eyes iced over on her, voice rising. Alex, so that's why you ghosted. Because of this homewrecker Mia, right? She seduced you, didn't she? My face darkened, furious. Sophia, watch your mouth. Sophia's eyes reddened. Alex, you're yelling at me? You never raised your voice to me before. We're doing it for this tramp? Emily tugged Sophia's sleeve, whispering harshly. Sophia, cool it. We agreed to talk calmly. But Sophia shook her off, pointing at Mia. Talk what? Alex is ours. This woman butted in. Rage boiled over, chest heaving. Enough. Sophia, we're done. Long over. I don't want to rehash the past. Keep this up, and I'll get serious. Seeing my real anger, Sophia panicked. Tears fell, but she doubled down. Alex, you're really this cold? I laughed bitterly. Me cold? Think about how you treated me. At that, they went quiet. I held Mia close. Now, my heart's only for Mia. No room for anyone else. Leave now. Don't bother us again. Emily wiped tears. Alex, I'm your sister. Sophia grabbed my sleeve. Alex, you're lying, right? You still love me, don't you? I stared coldly. The moment I vanished, we were done. They gaped in disbelief. Alex, please, give us one more chance. We're truly sorry. They reached for me, pleading. I pushed them off. They collapsed. Unmoved, I slammed the door shut. 12. I sank onto the couch, face stormy. Their voices filtered through. Alex, I was wrong, sorry. Come home with me, I'll make it right. Alex, I know you still love me. Let's pretend nothing happened. Start over. I ignored them. Mia saw my mood, hesitant. Emily and Sophia lingered outside. From upstairs, I watched coldly as night rain poured. Sheets of water blurred everything. They looked miserable, hair plastered, clothes soaked, shivering. But they stayed stubborn. Calls fragmented in the downpour. Mia came up quietly with a blanket draping my shoulders. Her eyes peered through the rain at them. After pausing, she whispered, Maybe, let them in from the rain. They'll get sick. I frowned hard. Their choice, leave it. Mia sighed softly, didn't push. Near dawn, they wobbled, pale and lips blue. Mia finally sent someone to get them. She talked them down somehow. After ages, they supported each other to the car. Mia came back, apologizing. I said nothing, just held her tight. Next day, Mia and I flew to Los Angeles. Dylan knelt shaking at my feet. Bro, I know I messed up. Be the bigger man. Give me one more shot. The whole office gawked. Seeing my cold face, he crawled, tugging my pants, begging. Bro, sorry, please. I was blind. I get it now. He sobbed, banging his head. I turned to the cops behind. Take him. Dylan was hauled off, screaming. Alex, you set me up. You bastard. You'll pay. I'll haunt you. In the end, for massive embezzlement and fraud, Dylan got life. 3 months later, Mia and I had a grand wedding in Hawaii. Mia had our 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Emily and Sophia sent gifts yearly. Mia, soft-hearted, accepted them behind my back. I didn't blame her. If they wanted to make amends, fine. But their betrayal? I'd never forgive it in this life.